So HANA backup and recovery. So why backup is required for the HANA databases here, especially for the databases here. So why it is required? So all the data, all the application data is storing into the database level. All the data is storing either transactional data or analytical data is storing into the application level that is storing. So in case of any crash, in case of any crash, so normally if you see here, HANA, normally the SAP is the three-tier architecture. This is the SAP application layer. So this is the database layer. In the database itself, this is the RAM and this is the OS level file systems, right? Example, you can assume like this here, right? So this is the GUI to you will connect to the SAP. SAP will store the data in the in-memory level. In memory level, it will store the data here, right? Why? Because so HANA is the in-memory concept. HANA is the in-memory concept here. So here in-memory level, it is storing the data. So then one copy of data, it is storing at one copy of data, it is storing at your RAM level, and after 5 minutes, same data is moving to the your disk level, disk storage level. That is called the /HANA data /HANA log. So data and log folder here, right? Here it is moving to the data and log folder here. So, so in case of system crash, so your RAM, whatever the data is there in the RAM memory, that will be flushed out. That will be flushed out. Why? Because so RAM is the volatile memory, which means it's only temporary memory here. So in case of something happens, so all the data will be deleted from the RAM. So when the SAP is starting, or HANA database starting, whatever the data is there here, all will be reloaded to the main memory first. All the data will be loaded to the main memory first here. So why? Because why? Because all the data is reloading to the main memory. So why? Because all the data will be deleted first. Then while starting, it will take some time because of data will be reloaded to the main memory first. Then HANA will be started. So we have the data in case of RAM crash, in case of hardware failure. So we have the data at data folder here. So in case of everything is crashed, your OS crashed, entire file systems are crashed, then how can you gather the data? How can you get your previous data, application data? Why? Because all the data residing into your database level itself only. Entire crash, not only hardware, everything is crashed here. Everything got crashed here. In this case, how can you do that one? How can you recover the data here? That's why every day, daily, we need to take the backup of your data and log data folder to the separate disks, separate third-party tools, separate disks. So separate storages, we have to take the backup here. Separate storages, we have to take the backup. Either we have the third-party backup tools are there, either Tivoli backups or TSM, Tivoli, and some other third-party tools are there. So they will take the backup to the outside of your system. Outside of the system, they will store the backup data here. Why? Because entire hardware or something is crashed, then we have the outside of the system here, right? So your backup storages here. So from here, again, once everything is done, everything got deleted, then we have the backup. Then we can recover the data. We can recover the data to the point in time recovery, or up to that backup timestamp, we can recover the data here. So that's the purpose. Don't take the within the system. You have to take the outside of the systems. Why? Because if you take the within the system, entire OS is crashed, all the data, even backups also will be crashed, right? Everything is in the not readable mode. So everything will get crashed here. So to avoid this type of failures, to avoid this type of data loss, we have the data loss, right? So that's why we will take the backup to the outside here, outside of the storage. Some other third-party companies are there. They will specially take the backup of your databases to they will store it in their devices, their data centers. They will store it here. So in case of our hardware crash or failure happened, again we can recover the system. Again, our data, we can recover it here. That's why daily, either midnight or early morning hours or night hours, we have to take the full database backup. As soon as our business hours are completed, we can take the database backups, we can take it out here. So how many types of backups we have in the system? How many types of backups in the HANA database especially? In HANA, we have so full database backup, full DB backup, complete database backup, we can take it. Then second one is the delta backup. Second one is the delta backups. In the delta backups also, we have the two types here. One is the incremental backup, Then the second one is called the diff backup, differential backup here. These two are called the delta backup here, diff backup, differential backup. So these are the types of backups are available in the HANA database. Types of backups are available in the HANA database here, right? So what does it mean by full database backup? Full database backup, what does it mean by the full database backup here? So full database backup means all the data, whatever the data is there in your data. The mouse is not working. Okay, all the data we can take the backup. Okay, got it. Okay, so full database backup means whatever the data is there in the database, all the data will be backed up. Suppose example, so this is your database, right? This is our database here. So in the database, every day we will take it out. Means we have, suppose like, so 7 days, weekly 7 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So weekly 7 days. Then suppose like your database got filled up to here, right? Up to here. So you are taking here Monday, you are taking the backup, full database backup you are taking. So whatever the data increased from starting to here Monday, all the data will be backed up. All the data, whatever starting to till date, whenever you're taking the backup, that data will be backed up. Full database backup means complete DB backup we are taking here, right? So then suppose Tuesday, suppose again you are taking the backup on Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, so then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, right? Sunday. So you are taking the backup here. You are taking the backup on Monday, that is fine. Then when you are taking, so Tuesday, the data got increased up to here, Every day data will come to the database level, it will store the database level. So this much of data got increased. So when you are taking the Tuesday full backup here, then it will take complete database backup. Whatever the data is there here, from here to here, it will take the backup. So from Wednesday up to here, it got increased. Then from starting to up to Wednesday, it will take the backup here. Again, you are taking the Friday full backup means, suppose like Friday up to here, it is got increased. Data will get daily, data will increase, right? So because of daily transactions will happen, the data will be stored into the database level, your database size will be increased, right? So full database backup, right? Complete database backup you are taking here. This clear, right? So complete database backup means completely the total database backup. Suppose you are taking on Sunday, this much of data got increased. So from starting to up to here, your data will be backed up. Your data will be backed up. Here. That is called the full database backup. Here. This clear, right? Any questions or any concerns? Why? Because remaining two will get confused. So that's why I'm asking. So complete database backup or full database backup means completely it's taking the backup of the your database. Completely it's taking the backup of the your database here, right? So is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it's very simple. Complete means total database, total data in the database will be backed up. Whatever, whenever you are taking the backup, that point of time, how much data is there in the database level, all the data will be backed up. That is the main thing here. Okay, so
Full backup we can keep from to anything like that. Is there any timestamp?
timestamp means from which date you are taking the database backup, that up to that timestamp it will take it out. Sorry, suppose you have 2011, you have built your data, 2011 you have built. So then, so today you are taking the backup, today you are taking the backup, today, Tuesday, you are taking the backup 2023, then, so 7 o'clock, you are taking the backup. Means, so up to now, whatever the data is there up to 7 o'clock, so all the data will be backed up. All the data will be backed up from 2011 to 2013. Whatever the data is there in the database level, all the data will be backed up. The timestamp is whenever you are taking that time and date, so up to that time and type, it will take it out. But you cannot set the time. So you are taking the Sunday, I need full DB backup up to Friday, means you cannot take it. That is not possible here. That is not possible. I need
In
only,
date.
yeah, date wise is not possible. So just if you need, suppose every day we can take it out. Every day 9 o'clock, every day 9 o'clock, every day 9 o'clock we can take it out. So 9 o'clock you are taking means from starting to till 9 o'clock, whatever the data is there in the database level, only that data will be backed up. We are keeping the safer side, the data. The timestamp, the time and date is when you are taking. You are taking timelines is when you are taking the timelines, you can give it, but you cannot give the fast timelines. Only present timelines you have to give it here, or future timelines you have to give it. Not like that. So today, Tuesday, 7 o'clock I am taking, but I need the data backup up to, so only Monday 7 o'clock means it's not possible here. It's not possible. But while recovering, we can recover it up to Monday only. I need up to Tuesday only. While recovering the data, we can choose the timestamp. But while restoring, while taking the backup, so it's not possible here. Okay.
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. The next one is the delta backup. Next one is the delta backup here. Next one is the delta backup here. So next one is the delta backup here. So delta backup means, so delta backup means here what will happen for delta backups or incremental backup or differential backup, it's required the first full DB backup is required here. Full DB backup is required here. Full DB. So backup is required. Delta backup or so incremental backup or differential backup. First one full database backup is required. Then let's talk about the incremental backup now. Okay. Incremental backup means so Monday you have taken the full DB backup, then when you are taking the Tuesday, whatever the data increased from Monday to Tuesday, so only this data will be backed up. This is called the, so incremental backup, only increased data, that is called the incremental backup. So which means, so after the full backup, so then again you are taking the incremental backup, which means then again it won't take the from previous year to till date. So whatever the, when was the full backup completed? Monday. Then Monday 7 o'clock to now Tuesday 7 o'clock, whatever the data got increased, only that data will be backed up here. Then again when you are taking the Wednesday full day backup, okay, from Tuesday to Tuesday, that time Tuesday 7 o'clock to Wednesday 7 o'clock, whatever the data increased, only that data will be backed up here. Whenever taking the Wednesday, Thursday, then Thursday to Thursday, whatever the data got increased, only that data will be taken care here. That is called the incremental backup here. So after full backup, whatever the data got increased, means incremental backup always look the previous backup. That's it. Always look the always look the previous backup, previous previous backup. Okay, incremental backup always look the previous backup here. So when you are taking the Saturday, when was the backup completed? Thursday completed. Then it will take from Thursday to Saturday how much data got increased. Only that data will be backed up. That data will be backed up here. So while restoring, you have to take the full database backup. While restoring, you need to restore the full database backup. Then subsequent backups also you need to restore it here. Subsequent backup also you have to restore it here. That is called the incremental backup here. Right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, it's very simple. So last 24 hours, whatever the data got increased, only that data will be backed up. That's it. After the backup, when was the backup completed? Suppose like Thursday, it's completed. Then Thursday, then again you missed a Friday. Then again you are taking the Saturday. When you are taking the Saturday means it will look the when was the previous backup completed? Okay, Thursday. Then it will take from Thursday 7 o'clock to 7:12. Then so Saturday 7 o'clock up to this data, whatever the data got increased. So 2 GB or 3 GB, 4 GB, only that data will be backed up here. In this way, the file size is reducing. Incremental backup, the size is reducing. So, but multiple files are creating to restore it here. Why? Because we want to restore up to here. First full database backup, first Tuesday backup, Wednesday backup, Thursday backup, then Saturday backup. All the backups you need, data backups you need to restore it one by one. Suppose if you want to restore, when they restore the full database backup, if you take the full DB backup here, all the data will come. So one full backup is enough to restore all the data, all the days of data. One backup is enough, but the size is very more here. The size is more here. The size is more here. That's why. So while taking the backup, we have to carefully choose it, which backup we have to follow it here. So in the organization also, people will think like some customers, they will think like they will take the full DB backup all the days, or some customers full DB backup they will initiate on the Saturday or Sunday. The remaining days they will take the either incremental backup or differential backup. They will take it out. Okay, so let's talk about the differential backup here. Let's talk about the differential backup here. This is very smart, confusing topic here. This is the very confusing topic here. Okay, so differential backup. Differential backup also always look the differential backup always look the full database backup. It always look the full DB backup when it was completed. Okay, so then differential backup, full database backup is completed on the Sunday to Monday, it's completed. Then again you are taking the Tuesday differential backup. Then so when it was the completed Monday, then Monday to up to here, so then it will take the database backup here. Again Tuesday when you are taking, it will check the always full database backup only, here. It won't look the previous backups here. When was the full backup completed? Again Monday. Then Monday to Tuesday it will take the backup here. So whenever taking the Thursday, it will look the when was the backup completed? Monday. Then so Monday to up to Thursday it will take the full database backup here. When you are taking the Friday you are taking the full differential backup. So while taking the differential backup, it will always look the when was the full backup completed. Okay, Monday completed. Okay, Friday you are taking. Then so it will take the data backup of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday up to here. It will take the database backup here. So again we are taking the Sunday. Sunday means when was the backup completed? Monday. Then up to here it will take the backup here. So differential backup always look the previous full backup. When was the previous full backup completed? Only that data will be backed up here. So incremental backup is when was the last successful backup, either incremental backup or full database backup or any backup. It will always look the previous successful backup here. So then it will, once the backup is completed here, then it will take the data backup of the from only those days it will take the backup here. That is called the differential backup and incremental backup here, right? Is it clear, right? So here for differential backup, here it will create the two files. Here it's required that to restore, it will require the one full database backup you required, one differential backup is required here. That's it. For incremental backup, one full backup, then subsequent to all the backups you required, all the incremental backups you required here, all the incremental backups you required here. That is the main thing here. Okay, got it? Any questions, anyone? Is it clear, right? Any confusion?
No.
It's very simple actually. Full database backup means complete database backup. Incremental backup means always it will look the previous backup. So incremental backup always look the previous successful backup. Always look the previous successful backup. Previous successful backup here. Okay, previous successful backup here. So that is the here. But this differential backup is always look the full database backup. So in 2011 you have taken the full backup, and 2013 you have taken the differential backup, means 2011 to up to 2013, 23 up to here, whatever the data is there, all the data will be backed up. So, but incremental backup, okay, last Saturday only we have backup completed, only from Saturday to, so today how much data got backed up, only that data will be backed up here. That data will be taken into the account here. That is called the differential and incremental backup here, right? Now, how to take these backups here? From studio, we can take the backups here, or OS level commands, or HANA cockpit also we can use it here. So studio is the very useful for everyone. Everyone they will use the studio. Then let's talk about the studio only here. Okay. Still the media is moving. CB file, how much time?
So this all the data will store into the another third party application, right? So
yes, third party. So if you are taking to the third party application, that third party, it will store the data into the third party only. So third party only, it will store the data here. All the data, it will be stored into the third party only. So the media is getting moved to the target location. This is taking time. I didn't notice this one is full. Today when I logged in now, I came to know this one.
third party applications names, what are the applications they will use?
There are many